What's up, you guys? Welcome to Whiskey Wonder. It's a little bit of a bourbon scotch review channel, site, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm doing is I'm going over certain bourbons and Irish whiskeys and scotch, stuff like that, that are priced under $40. Now, listen, before I even get really into this whole thing, I want you guys to understand a few things. I'm not a fucking expert. I just like bourbon and whiskey, okay? Um, I mean, I'll give you some of the tasting notes and the smell and all that shit, but then I'm really going to tell you how I feel about it or how it tastes to me. Um, I am smoking a Guardian of the Farm. It's by Warped Cigars. It's actually, I think, place number 8 on one of those cigar magazine websites. Anyway, so I'm going to start with what seems to be a favorite of a lot of people, especially across social media such as Instagram. I love Instagram. I get a lot of information, and that's going to be this Weller Special Reserve. Let's see, we got it ranked at 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume. This comes out of the W.L. Weller camp. They also make really good whiskeys and let's see, it comes out of Buffalo Trace distilleries. I'm gonna use this glass here if you can see that. It says "Trust Your Dopeness." I had these glasses made by Etch and Sketch. Etch and Sketch. I don't know how much I'm supposed to pour. I just poured. I want to pour. So, there's that. Etch and Sketch glass people. Anyway, I'll put the link down in the subject thing on my YouTube channel. Anyway, let's see. We got Weller's. They Buffalo Trace Distillery. They also make Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, Van Winkle, Blanton's, Old Charter, etc. I've seen this one pop up on Instagram this year, and I was like, I'd never seen it before. I'm fairly new to the whole thing, so when I saw it pop up, I was like, well, shit, I need to find it. Then I noticed that a lot of people were paying like 20, 25, up $35 for this particular bottle. Now, where I live in Georgia, I've seen it as low as $17. But every liquor store clerk that I've talked to said, buy as many as you can, because once they sell out, they don't know when they're going to get some more. So that's what I do. I buy all of them, if not most of them, and I sit back on them. This one in particular, for this first review, I'm going to bring out the Weller Special Reserve. It's a wheated bourbon, much different than rye. The whole, it's got some spice, but it's also got it's fucking good. Okay, let me see. I guess I'll do the formal shit that I see everybody do. On the nose, I'm getting a little spice, man. Some spice to that. Some cinnamon, a little vanilla. See that color? It's like a burned orange color. Pretty. Just taste it. Fuck it. It's got some heat on the back end. Got a little bit of heat. Kind of grabs you like right back in through here. Got some vanilla. little woodiness to it. It's smooth as fuck, like on the back. It's long. Some honey. A little butterscotch or something sweet, buttery, something like that. So that's some good shit right there, man. I like that. Now, there's a really good possibility that you guys are basically going to sit here and watch me get fucking drunk. Okay, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. I got my smoker going back there. It's really good. If you can find this, don't go in and buy one bottle. Either buy this size in multiples, or buy like the gallon, the bigger one. It's a fucking huge bottle. Like I said, I'm not a fucking expert, but I know what I like, and I love this shit. Now I know some people like to put ice or a splash of water in their shit. I like mine neat. That's because I want to taste it. Like, I want to taste what I'm looking for. Okay. Every once in a while, I can drop a small ice chip or ice cube in there, put a little drop of water in there, and it opens it up even more. So I'm assuming, because I've never used ice or water with this Weller. I'm assuming, based on what I taste here, I'll get a little bit more of a even smoother finish. But you're talking to somebody who loves Granddad 114, so I don't mind it grabbing me by the back of my neck and just choking me a little bit, because it gets down to here. Now, as you can see, I'm outside my backyard. Originally, I wanted to do this in my little man cave garage thing, but I don't have a proper place to set up, because my garage couples as a home gym, and it is what it is. I didn't feel like doing all the fucking work. So I'm outside. It's about 40 degrees. It's not bad. I mean, the bourbon keeps you warm, right? No, I know. Under $40. You go on Instagram, right? And you see all these fucking showboats and shit, and that's cool. You got the money to spend it. I got the money to spend it. The thing is I choose not to spend it. I choose not to afford these, fucking $150, $300, $500,000, $10,000 bottles of bourbon, when I could find something like this for $17 or $18. And the way I look at it is, you have a price range, right? From like $12 to $30, and then the taste improves by a few percent when you go to $40, and then once you get up, I mean, the margin of taste only increases by a small percent the more you go up in price. So I figure, why not collect the smaller priced bottles? Not because I'm poor, but because, fuck. Once this runs out, I can go and probably find some more and get some more. Which, I have a shit ton of these bottles, which means I'm not going to run out anytime soon, because I have plenty more in the cabinet. But, say for instance I go in and I look for a Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace I can get for 25 bucks. Okay. If I run out of a bottle of Buffalo Trace, I can drive 10 minutes up the road and buy as many more bottles as I want to. Whereas, say for instance, and I am dying to try some Pappy Van Winkle. I am not dying to buy a bottle, but I would like to taste it. Just a little, about just to say I did. But if I had a bottle and I drank it all, who's to say I'm going to buy another bottle? For the price of Pappy, I could buy a shit ton more whiskeys and bourbons. That's just how I look at it. I mean, it's not like maybe you guys are balling, I guess, or I know a lot of you guys get it gifted to you and shit like that, and that's cool. I ain't hating on you. Fuck it, do your thing, man. As for me, I'm trying to find the cheaper versions of these super expensive bottles that I see, and I found a lot of them. All right. So we got that. Got that Weller. So that's Weller Special Reserve of the original wheated bourbon out of Buffalo Trace Distilleries. Again, like I said, they also do Buffalo Trace also does Van Winkle, Buffalo Trace, Blanton's, Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, Old Charter, a lot of good ones. So that's that. I guess maybe I should. We're gonna scoot that on over there to the side a little bit. Now, I did take some notes, for the formal part. What I have here is Suntory whiskey. It's the Toki line. All right, you see that? Now, me personally, I love Japanese whiskey. My favorite being Hibiki. Second favorite being what's it called? Shit, can't fucking remember it. Nika whiskey. Suntory to me it's fantastic. I fucking love that shit. It's smooth as fuck. Hibiki. But what if I don't want to pay $70 for that bottle of Hibiki? I could go in and pay about $35 for the Suntory whiskey Toki. Now, oh, that's pretty. That's a good color. So we've got Suntory Toki from the House of Suntory Whiskey, established in 1923, 86 proof, whereas my Weller was 90 proof. So, as you can see, the difference in color. You can see, well, there you go. See the difference in color there. But we have our Suntory whiskey. Now, I think, and I didn't do a lot of fucking research because I didn't have a lot of fucking time to do it. I do promise you that on the next one it'll be a little bit more smooth transitioning. But I think that Suntory has a deal or is distilled out of Jim Beam distilleries. But what Toki is a combination. It's a harmonious play. It's a combination of whiskeys from Hakushu, Yamazaki, and Chita distilleries. With Yamazaki being the #1 key component in this whiskey. And then it's aged in American oak. What the fuck does that mean? It means that they made it in Japan and then sent it over here. Jim Beam put it in some fucking casks, and there you go. That's a completely different fucking nose. Whew. Alright. I got notes. My note says it has a fruity ginger taste to it, or nose to it, which it kind of does. But on first, it smells like if I got cut, like on my arm or something, I could pour this shit on it and it would fucking make sure I don't get an infection. It's interesting. Alright, so and then I got a little bit of fruit alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. I think that's ginger or something. It's just real subtle. It's a fucking subtle ginger. As you can see, the color. I don't know, what is that? Like an apricot? I don't know. Off orange? Let's see what it tastes like. Okay, there is some ginger. A little smoke. A little vanilla. What is that? It's fruity, but it's all subtle fruit. It's like several different ones, but they're all so fucking subtle that one doesn't overpower the other. So I'm thinking maybe apple. I got apple. I mean, it's kind of the same color as apple juice. on the finish, that's when the spice and the heat kick in. That yeah, definitely light smokiness to it, some like a walnut. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Anyway, the shit is fucking good. The nose smells like fucking alcohol. The taste smells like fucking. The taste tastes like fucking whiskey. Um, Not quite like Irish whiskey. Not quite bourbon. And as like I said, as you can see, the contrast between the two on the color. So, oh, that's pretty good. And I actually like the Aganorsa leaf tobacco, which is what Cal Gallis at Guardian at Warped uses for the Guardian of the Farm Apollo. I actually like it with both these bottles. Very, 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 very good. So, while I finish these two drams, let's talk. Like I said, man, it's easy to look at all these people and they're getting these big, expensive fucking bottles. And I even, you know what? Today, like I said, it's Christmas. I got a bottle of Oban. Okay, I don't even know if I'm fucking saying it right. I got a bottle of Oban. That's an $80 bottle, and I'll save it for later on this evening, and maybe down the road I'll do a special, like a special filming of me doing a tasting on the Oban. Last year I got the Hibiki. Next year, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get, but like I said before, it's okay to fucking sip on these lesser expensive drinks. And I mean, honestly, I'm feeling nice right now. Like I'm sitting out in probably 39-degree weather, and I'm not cold. And that's what I like. I like to enjoy my drink without feeling guilty about the price. There's a really good chance that in every review, I'm gonna have a fucking stogie with me, and I'm gonna ash all over my face. Look, fuck it. Again, with the Toki, just like the Weller, if you throw in a dash, like a splash of water or some ice, a little bit of ice. Don't fucking overwhelm your shit with. I mean, if you may as well drink water if your ice cubes are like that big. A splash of water, a little bit of ice, just to open it up. I'm thinking that you're gonna get more of the fruit that I'm talking about, and a little bit of the floral notes. But it will take away from that heat at the end, and I love the heat. Like I said, I like 100 proof moonshine, 114 proof old granddad. I mean, so however you like to drink it, don't let anybody tell you how to fucking drink your shit. Drink it how you like it. I know I got some homeboys that like to throw ice in this shit. I don't. Some people like to chase their liquor, you know, a shot here and a swig of Coke there or whatever. I don't do that shit. That's like high school. And I'm too old for that shit, so I just drink it straight up. That shit don't let up, I tell you that much, man. Yeah, I guess I'll finish this Weller too. Like I said, Merry Christmas. It's my first, I guess, episode, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if the fucking camera's rolling. If it's not, I'm just fucking drunk. But Merry Christmas. It's my first episode. Thank you all for your support. You ever do that shit where your spit gets confused as to which pipe to go down. Alright, I'm good. Anyway, hit the like button on here, share with your friends or whatever. Check out my friends at Etch and Sketch, glass etching. They can make your glasses. They make glasses, shot glasses, your fucking Yetis and Arctics and shit like that, and a whole lot of shit. Really cool people. Also, I got this particular stogie from Summit Cigars. My man Joey will hook you up with whatever you need. They're based out of Colorado. And I just thank you all for your fucking support. It's Christmas, and I'm gonna drink some more. So, there you have it. We got Suntory Whiskey, Japanese Whisky, Toki, and we also have the Weller Special Reserve Weeded Bourbon for the first edition of Whiskey Wonder. You guys stay tuned for the next episode. I'm gonna finish getting drunk.